Hey everyone, welcome back to Writing Practices. Today we'll be breaking down how to write an unemployment benefits appeal letter. If your unemployment benefits have been denied, this letter is an important way to explain why you believe the decision should be reconsidered. Let's dive into it step by step, focusing on each paragraph, and I'll explain everything along the way. Step 1. Your contact information. We start the letter by placing your contact information at the top. This is standard for formal letters and allows the unemployment office to identify who the letter is from and how to reach you. Begin by writing your full name, your address, your city, state, and zip code, and finally your email address and phone number. This is important because it makes it easy for the office to respond to you. You want to ensure they have all your correct details. This gives them all your necessary contact information in a clear and organized manner. Step 2. Include the date. Next, add the date on which you're writing the letter. This is critical for record keeping and shows when you officially filed your appeal. Simply write the current date right underneath your contact information. For example, you can write month, day, and year. It might seem like a small detail, but this is an important part of the formal process. The date ensures that both you and the unemployment office have a timeline for when the appeal was submitted. Step 3. Address the unemployment office. The next part is addressing the letter to the right office. You want to include the unemployment office's name and their address to make sure the letter is properly directed. If you're unsure of the exact recipient, you can use a general greeting like "to whom it may concern" or address it to the claims department. For example, unemployment office name, office address, city, state, zip code. This ensures that your appeal gets to the right place without delay. Step 4. Subject line. After that, you'll want to include a subject line to clearly state the purpose of the letter. A good subject line could be something like "Subject, Appeal for Unemployment Benefits Denial." This simple line signals to the reader exactly what your letter is about. It gets to the point and sets the stage for the rest of the letter. Step 5. Opening greeting. Then you'll open the letter with a polite greeting like "Dear recipient's name" or "to whom it may concern." Keeping it respectful is important, as you want to maintain a formal tone throughout. Step 6. State the purpose of your appeal. In the opening paragraph, state the purpose of your letter, that you're appealing the denial of your unemployment benefits. You also need to include the date when you received the denial letter. This helps keep everything clear and organized. For example, I am writing to formally appeal the decision to deny my unemployment benefits as communicated to me on insert date of denial letter. Here, you're directly addressing the issue and referencing the date, so it's easier for the office to pull up your records. Step 7. Explain why you believe the decision was incorrect. In the next paragraph, explain why you believe the decision to deny your benefits was incorrect. You need to provide a brief but clear explanation of why you're eligible for benefits. You might write something like, "I believe this decision was made in error, and I would like to provide further details and evidence to support my eligibility for benefits." This sentence opens the door for you to explain your situation in the next steps. You're essentially letting them know that you have more information that they need to review. Step 8. Provide your employment history and circumstances. Now, in this paragraph, provide more specific details about your employment history and why you're currently unemployed. This gives the office a better understanding of your situation and why you should qualify for unemployment benefits. For example, "I worked for company name from start date to end date, during which time I fulfilled all job requirements. I was laid off due to reason for unemployment, such as company downsizing, layoffs, etc." Make sure to emphasize that your unemployment was through no fault of your own, and that you meet the eligibility requirements for unemployment benefits. Step 9. Attach supporting documents. In this section, you should mention any supporting documents you are including with your appeal. These documents might include your termination letter, pay stubs, or any other relevant materials that back up your claim. You don't need to list every document here, just briefly mention that you've included them. For instance, you can write, "Attached, I have included documents that support my appeal, such as my termination letter, pay stubs, and any other relevant information." This lets them know they have additional materials to review. Step 10. Politely request reconsideration. Finally, you'll want to politely ask the office to reconsider your application. Be respectful and clear in your request. Something like, "I respectfully request that you reconsider my application for unemployment benefits." It's always good to keep things professional and courteous, even when you're appealing a denial. Step 11. Closing the letter. For the closing, keep it straightforward and professional. Thank the reader for their time and offer to provide any additional information they might need. Then sign off with a polite closing phrase. For example, "Thank you for your time and attention to this matter. I am happy to provide additional information if needed." And then you can finish the letter with, "Sincerely, your name." This wraps things up in a respectful and professional way. And there you have it. Writing an unemployment benefits appeal letter is all about being clear, concise, and respectful while providing all the necessary information to support your case. I hope this tutorial helped you understand the process a bit better. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time on Writing Practices.